make a new search, and in fact we'll create a second contact. Here we go. So this time we're going to search the word Acme, and we'll have two contacts come up. Rather than press the search button, I'll just press the enter key, which will take us there even quicker, and there we have the two contacts that we've entered. So again, we can dial from this screen. If you know someone's telephone number but you don't know their name, you can use their telephone number in the Who box as well. There we go, there's the two entries we've put in. Now it could be that when you make a call to someone or you receive a call from someone, their name isn't known. So let's have a look at the process, how you would add the person's name to a telephone number during or after the call. So let's look at during the call first. So let's make a call to another number. Let's say for now it's to a new company that we've not met before. Here we go, so we're going to make a call to this number. So during the call, it just shows you the town of the person that we're calling because it doesn't know any more details about them. So if we were to click either on this area here or the edit contact button, then we'll be presented with a screen asking us what we would like to do. So let's create a new contact for this telephone number. There we go, and during the call the details are updated, and this information is stored so that all of our colleagues can benefit from it. So if any of us receive a call from this person again, then we'll know their details. Let's hang up the call. Now what if we receive a call or make a call to the same person, but this time it's to their mobile? Let's have a look at the process again. So this time, when we press the edit contact or the button here, and it asks us what we would like to do, we might think we already know this contact. So let's press the find contact button and see if that is the case. So we'll type Denny in because we know that's where he works, and there's the entry for the person we think we knew. If there is no results come up, if we were mistaken, we didn't know the person, then of course we can use the create new button to make a new contact, but we're going to add the details to this person. So let's press the add number button, and the second number is added to Mr. Orange's details. We'll save that for future reference, and of course there we see that the details are applied to this number, Mr. Orange, and it knows that for future. It's fairly easy, isn't it? What about if we make a call to someone whose details aren't known to us yet? Let's make a call to another number. And here again we see a call to a telephone number whose details are unknown to us. When the call ends this time, we'll press hang up to make the call end immediately. When the call ends this time, then we can go into the call history. We can see the details here, and we can create a contact for the number. And again we can create a new contact for this number. And there we go. And when we refresh the call history, we can do this by using the page back button, then the details appear. So you can see it's easy to add contact details for people that we speak to, either before, during or after the telephone call. The next thing we'll look at is the presence window. Let's move the window to the side and press the button here on the side to pop the presence window out. Presence window is also accessible quickly from the tray menu. Now we can use the presence window to make calls to our colleagues and also to see their availability. Let me click on another extension and we'll pick the make call button to make a call to our colleague. And we can see that their phone is flashing to indicate that it's ringing. Let's hang up that call. Let's try something different this time. Let's make a call now to someone that we've spoken to recently. And when we connect with Mr. Test, then we'll have a look at how to transfer a call to a colleague. Okay, so Mr. Test has answered the call, so let's transfer the call to Wendy on 202. And we've got two options available to us here. We can either consult with Wendy first, which means we're going to ring her extension, speak to her and ask her if she wants to take the call, or we can transfer the call to her directly. Or for that matter, we can even send her a message to ask her via text if she wants to take the call. You would generally do that if someone's on the phone already. For now, let's use transfer. So we're going to immediately transfer the call that we were on to Wendy, and we can see it ringing at her extension. Now, in the example here, we know that she's not going to answer the call. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to pick up the ringing call, and it's back with us, and now we can answer the call, and the call is back with us, and we'll hang that up now. So that's also shown us how we can pick up calls from ringing extensions and do a number of other things too. Now at the moment I'm the only person using the software on this site. It's just a demonstration system, but if we were to go into settings, then we can actually configure the presence window for a number of other views. If we go into the presence configuration, then I can switch it to user view. We'll save that and make the window appear again, and this time we've got a view that's arranged by users, and this is beneficial because if people move around, they go and sit at different extensions, then you'll get to see where they're sitting, their extension number, and whether they're in, that is, they've got the software running or not. There's also the ability to have a hybrid, which is a custom view, but that's more advanced and that's covered in the manual. That's not something we're going to cover right now. It's also possible to have other external members, such as Windows Live users, on your presence in custom view too. While we've got the presence window up, we'll just look at the profiles, because the profiles are related to either users or extension oriented views on the presence window. Let's go into my profile, which by default will be general or available, and we'll go into the configuration of the general profile, and we'll put an outbound message so that people can see what my availability is. Okay, and we'll activate the message and we'll save that. So if anyone was to look at my details in the presence window, we just have to make the window slightly larger to see that. Then they can see that I'm in the office, I'm available, and I've put an outbound message on my extension. Let's move the window up so that we can see them both at the same time. And it could be that when we go out of the office, we want to set another out of office message. I'll activate the out of office profile. There we go, and it says we're away and we're out of the office until Friday. That's not all that profiles can be used for. Profiles also allow you to set the operation of your software so that you could, for instance, have the preview window come up on an incoming call, or maybe the main phone window instead if you prefer the larger window. The same for whether you have a new message, and also you can choose whether to have the phone window come up when the software starts up. It's also possible so that you can configure the software to have various tones played at various events, and if you like listening to music like I do, then you can mute the speaker when a call arrives at your desk, and it will automatically unmute your speaker when the call is ended. So that's the end of this brief software tour. I hope you've enjoyed it, and thank you for your time.